What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Superwings World Guardians 3-in-1. Really? It is the World Aircraft Robot. No, not the one that we've seen before, but an enormous one with lights and sounds. That's right, and jet. Comes with a jet. Got another jet here. Yeah. At the same time, when I bought the World Aircraft or Spacecraft Robot, I got this giant World Aircraft Robot, and I originally saw this at Toy Fair a couple of years back, maybe a few years back now, and I've been waiting for its release ever since. I think it might have come out overseas a while back, but it took a long time for it to arrive here. But finally, it showed up on my Amazon feed, and I was like, I gotta get this because this thing looked so awesome when I first saw it. Well, this is a shot from the show, and it looks cool. I don't know what goes on the show. My son used to watch it when it, I'm trying to get to the back here, when he was young, but we haven't watched it in a long time. But yeah, I've wanted to get a few of these because I like this robot. As soon as I saw this, I was just like, man, this is so cool. Gotta get it. Saw my mini version of this year back, and now we got this one. 340 millimeter or 13 inch is high. Yeah, this is a big box. I really want to get it out of this box because I gotta get rid of this box. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here is this massive figure out of the package, and all stickered up because there is 2 sticker sheets that you needed to apply. No, honestly, like one of the this set of sheets is literally like for stuff inside. And it's hard to guess that from the directions, and I didn't do this quite well. For some very short behind the scenes of me stickering stuff, you could check out my upcoming organizing Ultrazilla's toys. Yeah, I didn't even do that good in there. Not nice. And then in the back here is where more of these stickers went, kind of in this little hanger back here. And then the second set of stickers is kind of cool, kind of glossy ones, really nice, like for the windows and stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, there's lights and sounds on this guy, and it's pretty awesome. I like I said, the stickering, I couldn't tell what was going on here at all. So I do want to shout out Soltron, who often when I do stuff like this, I mention, he covered the DX, which is what this is anyway. It's the exact same thing. Korean version of this when it came out 3 years ago, which honestly might be when I went to Toy Fair and saw this for the first time. I can't remember if it was 2 years or 3 years, but I think it might have been 3 years. And I was very impressed, and I was like, man, I gotta have this. But yeah, it was a while back, and like I just said, the Korean version came out a long time ago now, and it took forever for this dude to get here. But it is awesome. It is most definitely a DX toy. It is most definitely the awesomest of the 3 that I've reviewed. It's just so cool. It's huge. Again, if you saw the mini version of this review, you know that this is just a really nice looking robot. It's clean. It looks heroic. It's just so awesome. And I did figure out that just by some of the images that he's supposed to have his shoulder things, they could go down here, but it doesn't look as heroic. And up here, I don't know if that makes sense either, but I see a lot of it at a little bit of an angle, which is kind of cool. I don't know, I kind of like it all the way up too. I don't know, both ways look good. I'll keep it at an angle because I feel like I see more pics of it, official pics like that. But anywho, this thing is quite nice. There's something on his visor here, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's moving around. I can't get it. Anyway, it's really nice. Like, beautiful. You heard ratchet joints. It does have articulation. The head moves. Just swivels ahead. Then the shoulders. Listen to that. Not really on the elbows, but you do hear the clicks. There's a few clicks there. The wrists move a bit. And kind of like that other one we recently did, the Galaxy one. It's kind of like a rubbery material for the fists. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, it's all right. Then at the waist, I don't think there's anything. Well, you can disengage it, so I don't know if that's a thing, and it does set things off. But there's no, like, waist tilt. Then the legs, ratcheted as well. Can do a full split out of them. Kick forward. Kind of heavy. I love it. And then the knees do not do anything, I don't think. No. No, they don't. You do have a little bit of a rocker at the foot. And plastic for the feet are a little thin. The rest of the plastic is actually really nice. Like, super, except for the wrists. Fists are, like, kind of rubbery. Almost rubbery. Like, but you do have a little rocker there. And the toe, we have toe hinge. Can disengage. So, you know, I mean, look, it's a DX toy. But you do get some articulation on it. So, not bad in those terms. And then, like, just, like, looking at this, again, like, it's just awesome. I want to turn it around, show you the back here. You got the wings, which look really cool. These are stickers there. I just like that lightish blue. It's kind of like a sky blue, which makes sense. Light blue with the yellow. It just looks really good. And, you know, having the little hints of, like, metallic here and there is very nice. You can turn these like this, should you wish. But proper is back here. Then you have this thing here, which isn't closing super well on mine. I don't know if it's supposed to click. Maybe. But I feel like it's just kind of staying open a little bit too much on mine. I don't know. But then you have this symbol here. We'll look at this a little bit better when we transform it. But, like, there is nice sculpt work on the back of the legs. Simple, but nice. Simple, but nice on the side. And in the front, we do have these really nice metallic stickers. I didn't have to put these on. Some were applied, but they look pretty cool. And again, you saw the feet, upper legs. Have a little bit of silver here, which is cool. Let's give them a little bit of stance there. The arms have, like, these nice metallic stickers here, which look decent. I wish there was, like, a sticker in here. That would have made more sense than where we did get stickers. You do have a sticker up there. Again, metallic. Didn't have to apply that. And another metallic sticker there, which is nice. Nice metallic sticker here. Again, in there, we have stickers. And a little jet goes in there. We'll get to that figure in a second. I don't know where he is right now. But you do have more stickers up here. And then the head is pretty awesome. Let me adjust this. There we go. The head is really nice. Nice visor on this guy with the yellow rim and the Gundam-esque head. This is very rubbery, but it's cool. I really like it. It's, like I said, it's a simple design, but man, is it cool in my opinion. Like, I really like it. You know, like, I like how the chest looks. You know, it's big, it's bulbous, but it's good. You know, one side is yellow, the other side is not. I do think both of them do something. Oh, this one doesn't? Well, this one does. So let's look at the gimmick. Lights and sounds. Now, in the Korean version, I know it actually says stuff. I guess here they just did sound effects. let's see. It's just on. Yeah, there's no like other mode. So we just gotta. No, that's it. Just a few sound effects, little theme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Love the Superwings theme, it's so good. Now we cycle back. Alright. And as you heard, it was like other sound effects it was making while we were like transforming it. So, you know, I guess this will be one where, you know, we'll transform it on camera this time because, which I know some folks want me to do. But, just because, you know, I want you guys to hear, like, you know, sometimes when you move stuff on a lot of these DX toys, they make sound effects, and that's just pretty cool. So I kind of, you know, I want you to have that experience as well. But this, on its own, just looks amazing. It's a really great robot figure. I mean, can you see why I'm so into these robots? Like it just speaks to me, you know what I'm saying? It's just that cool of a robot. Like, it doesn't matter that's a kid's thing. But again, I have experience with the show because Ultrazilla Jr. used to watch it when he was a kid, and we had like toys from the show. So yeah, this has been part of my family for a long time, and for me personally, it's awesome to finally get this again because I saw it at Toy Fair and I was like, that is a must-have. I've never seen it in show, but you know, I want every version of this robot that I can get my hands on, and so far, so good. And like I said, we get a little jet to go along with this. This is just a jet on wheels. Look at the silver around the eyes. That's pretty neat. It's got a little bit of, you know, colorization here. With the yellow. Little nose he's picking out. There's his mouth. Pretty cool. Pretty cute. I thought this had like a feature where it was like, you know, rollback, pushback thing, but it doesn't. But anywho, you could play with Jet in a number of ways. You know, you can stick Jet in here. See, there's a little thing there. And you push it back on there, and it holds Jet. So basically, this is a mech for Jet, which is, I think, quite awesome. I do like that a lot. So then we can remove it from there. Show you a few other places we can put Jet. Maybe we should wait till the other thing, but same thing here. You know, it goes along here, and you can just pop Jet in there, you know, and then we'll show that part again. But there is one more slot where you can put Jet, and that is in here. And there's slots for many of these, should you get more. I'm guessing they sell more, you know what I'm saying? But same thing, you can see, like, it has a little thing where you just kind of slide it in. If you get it right on the runner. Whatever, you could close it up, and you know, you have your Jet in there. If you get in the right spot. I think I'm not getting it in the right spot is what's happening here. But I guess you get it, right? Yeah, I'm not getting it. That's not easy. And you know what? The stickers weren't easy to put on either. I said that, I think, but it's just kind of annoying. Not going in the right slot, and it's very hard to do in there. So let's forget those. I don't even know how well I showed it. But anywho, Jet, you get a little Jet. It's much bigger than the other Jet that we saw with the Galaxy stuff. So there you have it. There's our Jet. Just to note, the Korean version actually came with like all the little figures that went in here. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if the Spaceport one came with a lot of little figures too, instead of just 2. We always get cheaped out here in the States, don't we? Come on, like, do they even make little ones that you could put in there? It's kind of annoying. And then how big is this guy? Well, here is our mini version. Yeah, it's like the baby version of this guy. Let's see, can you see it? Yeah, you can still see it. It's much, much bigger than the mini version. and much bigger than the World Spaceport version as well. Which, man, it's so not good. But it's not bigger than Star Convoy. Star Convoy is a bit bigger, as you can see here. Then to bring in a couple Power Rangers, first up here is the Ultimate Megazord, which it's bigger than that. But pretty much sizes perfectly with the incomplete regular Megazord from Playmates that we're, still hoping to get the Pterodactyl for very soon. But yeah, these scale awesomely. All right, gang. So with that all said, we're gonna get to transforming this guy. Let's close up his legs first, make it easier, more steady. Now this whole back assembly is gonna come out like that. And this thing kind of looks like its own little ship on its own, which is kind of cool. Like, I like that. Like it'd be cooler if like these went oh, you can rotate these. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. More ratchets. So yeah, this looks like its own ship. And I'm sure, play value wise, you can use it as so. But for now, we'll toss that aside. You're gonna put these back here. We're gonna do these, and I don't, I was saying that there's sounds, but I actually don't know for sure, because I've seen versions of, the Korean version of this, and I know what that does, but, kind of hoping, but so far we haven't heard anything. Maybe when we pop the head back, and he's tall, guys, so. Ah, not even that. So that's interesting. So maybe we don't get anything here. Oh, there we go. I knew there was some sort of disengaging action that needed to happen. Right? It just made sense. Okay. You see, this is why I don't do transformations, because I can't keep things on screen. Alright, if you wanted to know. Yeah, don't follow my transformations for your transformations. Make this, I'll do as a PSA on why I don't do transformations. In normal modes, because it takes me a while to actually get there. Okay, got one side. It's probably a better way. Okay, well, we got it. We're in. We're sort of in. There we go. Okay, and now you got this part here, which is kind of cool too. I heard it say it's kind of like a submarine almost, which it does look like two separate things, right? I don't know if that's the thing there, but yeah, it plays as such. These two come together, and it's kind of cool. I like that. So this has a button here that you want to press to engage everything and, disengage everything, I guess. You just got to line it up. These are going to go in here. And where are these? Oh, these are going to clip, I say. There we go. And there you have it. These stay back there. And we have our big ship. It's really, really cool. It's really, really big. I got it back. My camera up here, so you can see it. Here's Anguirus. Because he was in the way already, so you can see a size comparison right off the bat. And here is our trusty Optimus Prime. Trusty Anguirus, of course. Trusty Optimus Prime, though, yeah. That is enormous. That is an enormous ship. Oh, wait, and there's little faux wheels that come out. They're sculpted, so which is cool. But you do have actual wheels here. If you didn't notice before, there was wheels there. And that's basically it. So, kind of roll just on those, little ones back there. This is really nice. Very, very nice. And this can open, and you can put your jet in there. I don't know where we left our jet. Oh, here he is. So, put them back on this ramp thing, and then you can slide all the way down. It's kind of cool. Very neat. So I do like it. Very nice. I think that's awesome. This is that front part where we had Jet. He stays in here very nicely. Actually clips in good. So, but this is excellent. I really like the Superwings logo here. World Aircraft logo, actually, I should say. As you saw. And had to add all these stickers in. But it connects with this ramp. You know, the outer ones are metallic, the inner ones are not. I don't know if these are supposed to close good. Maybe not. Because it does connect up here, so what else? But again, really, really well done. It looks awesome. Like, the top part looks awesome. The cockpit and stuff. I'm like out of breath. I should have taken a break first. But, you know, the back, these things, like little thrusters. I mean, it's not the best looking thing in the world. But it's not the worst. It's not the worst. And speaking of thrusters, I do like how these look. And again, woo, ratchets, man. Ratchets. So good. And I'm going to say this thing is very good in both modes. I didn't quite put this in right. There we go. Or this. One of these isn't flat. You know, that's okay. But either way, it looks incredible, guys. And you have little things in there. Yeah, that's beautiful. Really. Solid. Solid looking ship. I really, really like it a lot. Ooh, one other thing before we get to final thoughts, because we've done everything. Oh, we didn't do this. But I was just gonna say, I do like the clear piece here. It's cool. Let's see if this has any other sounds in this mode. Nah. So cool. So I guess we don't get too many other sounds. A little bit disappointed in that, but you know, it's still cool. It's still very cool. By the way, you do get all the sounds back when you know, you transform it back. And in particular, you get this sound, which actually you don't get the other way. I mean, it's not a sound like that we didn't hear before, but it happens when you do that. And my final thoughts, and I kind of wanted to keep it in this mode for final thoughts, just because I wanted to give you even more of a sense of scale of how big this thing is compared to me. Like, it's bigger than my head. Really nice. It's a beautiful piece. I really like it a lot. I do wish, you know, we had some more sounds, though I do think keeping it, like, you know, voiceless is good, because I don't know if I needed, like, you know, voices from the show on this. The sound effects are good enough. The lights are really nice. So it still holds that DX toyness, but like, I am a little jelly of, like, you know, the Korean version, like, you know, having like different sounds and voices and more sounds, I want to say, as well as all those little figures. Like, I don't really need the little figures. I'm happy with, you know, our main character, Jet. He's cool, you know, so, but I am jelly. Like, you know, like, it should have came with, like, the rest. It has the slots for the rest, so, this always happens in translation, always, like, you know, to get the price point down. But the price point is expensive. This was, like, very, very expensive, you know, what was it, like 80 bucks, I think? I mean, like, but it's huge. It's a huge 80 buck figure. I'm fine with it, especially because, again, I've wanted it for years now. Like, it was one of the things at my last toy fair that, like, just blew me away. I was like, holy cow, look at this thing. I can't believe that's a Superwings toy. It looks incredible, and it is incredible. So, finally out here in the States. It's available on Amazon. I'll put a link down below if you're interested in it. I think it's well worth it. Like, it is huge, it looks beautiful, the sounds are good, the lights are good, the ratchet joints. It's a really great robot, like, you know, in that regard. So, yeah, this is very cool, and I'm glad I got it, and you're definitely going to see this on the best of the year, because it is phenomenal. And there you go, guys. Of all of these that I've reviewed, this is absolutely the best one of these. So good. And there you have it. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection, because you never know what you're going to see on this channel. Till next time, peace out, peeps.